I forced myself to take care of my natural hair when I did a big chop in 2018. So what I did was I said, you know what? I'm tired of worshiping Brazilian bundles and hating my real hair. It just dawned on me one day that I was more confident in someone else's hair and not my own. I didn't like how with the Brazilian bundles I felt so confident and beautiful, but when I took them out, I'm looking at these see-through strands that are obviously neglected. And I didn't feel as confident. I didn't wear my hair out at school. I didn't want people to see my real hair because I did not like how it looked. Weave was a mask. So in 2018, I said, you know what? I'm going to do a big chop. I'm going to cut my hair short so it can't even be braided up, and I'd be forced to take care of it. And that is exactly what I did. In that process, it was hard, but I learned a lot. I was trying different products, trying different, creams, and I was trying different shampoos, trying different conditioners. And what I was trying to do was get comfortable with how my hair looked. Did I get, ridiculed in that process? Absolutely. Everybody used to be having bundles all the way down my back. Then I come in with a low 4C haircut, and it's like, what happened? Wait, I like your hair the other way. I like when you wear your hair like this. But I kept persisting. And in that process of me forcing myself to take care of my hair, I got deeper, more connected to who I was. People don't realize, and I say this all the time, your natural hair is you. It's where you come from. And how you feel about it is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. So when I took a break from the Brazilian weaves, when I took a break from the sew-ins, and I had to face my hair, I essentially faced myself. I faced myself, and it broke all the way down into my culture, to my emotions, to the history of my culture, to how I felt about how I looked, to how I felt about my skin color. So I'm going to share some tips with you guys if you want to start embracing your natural hair. Now, you obviously could take the no way out option like what I did, cutting it, or I did the transition too when I grew out my perm and just was cutting little by little. I did that as well. That was a headache. Getting the blow dry was absolutely horrific and painful. Them tangles was serious. Them perm ends, thank God I wasn't doing it. My mother was. But I did that, but I was still wearing weaves. I still was wearing weaves, not wigs, weaves and braids and stuff like that. But the big chop was more different because I was actually embracing my natural hair. So sometimes when people are transitioning, they opt for weaves and stuff and braids to help them with the process. And the braids can also help with keeping your hair detangled. But I'll tell you guys, so that's one way to do it. You can big chop. You can slowly let your hair grow out of a relaxer, or just let it grow out if you got, some damage going on. Or you can do what I love to do. So I encourage you to think about how you feel about your hair, how you feel about people with your hair. Because one thing I realized too, there was this girl, I had my real hair. I was working at ShopRite. I was like 17. And no, I had to be 18 around this time. And I was, and we was in the front end, and this girl was talking about her hair. And I had my hair out. She's talking like, yeah, I gotta do something to my hair. And she's talking to the other cashier. They're like, what you gonna do? Just wear it out? Oh, no, because if I wear my hair out, it's gonna look like that. HSIT. And she pointed to my hair, looked at my hair. And it's so crazy because she called it SHIT. But that's how she felt about her own hair. So I say that to say, I encourage y'all to really observe how and why you feel the way you do about your hair. And start with a natural hair wig. Start with natural hair styles. Gradually go into the process of learning how to embrace your hair, your culture, your texture. And take it one step at a time. Some people, y'all can take it a step at a time. Other people, y'all may need to go full force. I'm a person, I like to create no other ways for myself, no options. I'd rather go full in. That is me. So I encourage you guys to opt for natural hair clip-ins, natural hair wigs. I'll link the clip-ins that I used to wear below. I'm going to put pictures of when I had the clip-ins in. This is a natural hair wig from TikTok. But this is also what I do. Now, my natural hair is all over the internet now. My real hair all over the internet. Everybody know what it look like. But these are other options you can do, too, to help you get accustomed to how your hair looks and feels. It's your girl, Hago, signing out. Peace.